as well. Alright, welcome guys. We're playing on our main account today. We moved upstairs. I am next to a space heater that is keeping us warm, keeping me warm for this stream. I don't think we answer that. Right. That's keeping us warm for the stream. Yeah, this honey is pretty nice. He didn't just extend in. Let's do it. Let's cut. Why not? Yeah. So it's a uncharacteristically cold April day, April 26th. Uncharacteristically cold. Right. Yeah. This is gonna be. We're going to be able to do a lot of damage to white, but white is able to at least cut us into 3 pieces, which is going to be a little bit problematic to say the least. So one thing is to just go full sacrifice mode. I think we're going to go full sacrifice mode. Anything wrong with that? This other one, this last press it's very hard to play. Yeah, overall here I feel like we played a little too strong. We probably should have just extended out. So made an extension. Would have been okay. This is good. This is very strong. We can't cut. I don't think we can cut, so let's Atari. Double honey. That's quite good. Quite good, quite strong. Again, I don't think we can fight back against it. This just doesn't feel that good. If this guy spends all his time at between 7 dan and 8 dan and he's putting this much good pressure on us, this does not bode well for our chances in the game. For sure not. One could say that this is a foreboding game. We did gain a lot on the back here, but we do have to suffer a little bit over here. That's okay, you know, we're no stranger to suffering. This outside move, we really want to fight back over here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's fight back like this. And we fought back in the one way that does the most amount of damage to white. So let's do it. Let's because white connected, the next cut is going to be a empty triangle T-shape cut. So in other words, that cut is not the most efficient cut one can think of. So we can, in other words, we can let white cut us. We really want to cut white over here. If you really want to do something, guys, chances are you should do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, this Atari, he's gonna connect, isn't he? We have 3 liberties. Hopefully we can survive this. We have to connect here. Yeah, we also have this cut, so we should be able to survive this. We did a lot of damage by cutting white in Sente, basically. He needs to connect here in the future. So it should be okay. Anyways, happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday to everyone. A headbutting move? That's interesting. We're gonna play a move that's attack and defense approved. That's both attack and defense approved. Right here. Wow, this knight's move is He's relying on this move to keep him safe. We're gonna Atari and Atari here. I think we smell an opportunity here, so we're gonna try to not let white off the hook that easily. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to do this connect, unfortunately. Yeah. So this means the back exchanges were a little bit bad, to say the least, a little bad. Can we play this move? I think we have to press out. Okay. Let's press one more time. I'm not sure if we want to play this Hane. Hane, he Hanes, he can Atari and keep himself alive. Ah, this move, he wants to capture the one stone. Clearly we cannot allow that. So we'll play here. If he wants to connect, so be it. We will have 4 liberties at the end of the connect. This Atari is very, very, very begging to be played. Legend himself has returned. Wait, so I'm the legend? Legend himself has returned. Oh, nice. The co-variation on the lower left, always tricky. Yes, yes, for sure. The legend himself has returned. Yes, we streamed 3 times this week. 3 times in 1 week. That was... I was not sure I could manage this, which is great. Okay, he extended. Let's try to play a Atari move. This is extremely big. It's very hard to give this up. And if you give up, if you answer once, you probably have to answer a second time. But the third time is not particularly sente, so we would like to play inside, but this moment it feels like we have to strengthen ourselves. At the moment it feels Atari is sente. This group is still relatively fine. We could play another move here, but that's not that's not that it's not a killing move. We played a very loose attack. I don't know if that's any good. If the cut happens, we're planning to jump and then use the bamboo shape to connect there, and then we formed a knight's move after that. He played here, so this kind of plays into our plans. I don't know what he's gonna do when we counterattack this way, so let's do it. The turn is probably the best, and then we would play another move. He would run to the left. He did do a lot of damage to us, though, or he did do a lot of sustainable development. This is 10, 20, 30, 40. He has over 40 points on the right. Now, if he just has 40 points, that's not... We can handle 40 points. This is over 10, this is over 10, this is 5, so that's 25. And we do have the advantage on the rest of the board, so we should be okay. There's no immediate threat here, but maybe we should peep like this, a fancy peep. And we're quickly clawing a lot of value on the lower side. Another move here or here would probably here a little further away. Our corner is extremely strong, so we can afford to be a little bit loose on the bottom when we get to it. We clearly have the initiative in the game at the moment, but we do have to be careful to not let it slip. Already a very good test of our abilities here. Atari connect jump. It felt like we were putting so much pressure on White that he clearly won't have time to do this stuff, but he is, and this jump I find it a little difficult to answer that. And it comes, yeah, I find it very difficult to answer this. I think we're gonna have to resort to this move and then a push through. Oh boy, oh boy. And a push through, Atari and a push through. Ooh. This is, yeah, we have to push through first, don't we? I think it's better, at least it's better to push through first. This middle group is so weak, he can't let us push all the way through there. So we'll be able to Atari here. We can push this move and then cut later, or play this move as a cut directly. So I don't think there was any real good choices for White at the moment. This push out is a threat. Yeah, this move basically survives for White's group over here. It's a lot of, White is doing a lot of important things as well. Are we gonna allow White to push through and get a cut like that? I think we have to. But we do have White almost totally surrounded in the center there. This is not great shape, but we have a double Atari here, so hopefully this is fine. The plan is to just extend and allow White to wash up against our super thickness over here. The original plan was to play this move when White plays here. I think it still works, so we'll play here. We just don't want White to run and also look to cut this black group at the same time. We're gonna really use the the Atari double Atari here to save the surrounding stones. Now our only problem is this middle group. This is the only problem. I think a simple jump would do. In fact, I like this jump more and more, but this is very treacherous, as you can imagine. We're close to capturing White, but the closer you are to winning, the more treacherous the situation is. This move we play here, Atari. This move, we have two cuts. Luckily, we can connect here. If White cuts, we can Hane and do too much damage to White before White can realistically do anything back to us. So we're okay there. Oh, there's a weakness with this one. He pushes, we Hane, and he cuts. It's a bit of a weakness. So when he pushes here, we can't. Okay, we can't quite block there. We're definitely playing the soft move, or the this move. We're surrounding this large group. Hopefully it's large enough. He did make over 40 points on the right, so if this is all Whites, 10, 20, 30, 40, this is another 40 something points. If this is all Whites, it would be a huge problem. So we're gonna play, it's hard. This is a double Atari. It's not so much that he Ataris and then captures this one stone. He double Hanes here. We can't quite Atari here in time. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna cut here first. It threatens to do a lot of damage to the right hand side. Make sure that we're all connected in the center. After White, White can Atari here. It's no big deal. We can do captures. So about 85 is what White will have. Plus he might make even more in the bottom. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's only like 80 points for black. We still have work to do. I think we play here. This middle is all good, actually. Let's play here. If white doesn't have any territory on the top, we counted like 40 points for white here, so we should be okay. If white pushes and cuts, if he cuts inside, we're definitely capturing it, and then he extends, we jump, and we'll fight it out here. We clearly will have more liberties than white. This is about 3, 4, 5, at most 5 or 6 liberties on the outside. You know, now that we talk about 5 or 6 liberties on the outside, this might be a lot. But yeah, we just can't pass up this kind of thing. Gotta go this way. If we Hana here, we'll have a couple of liberties there. At the very least, we will not be captured, so we'll be fine. We'll play this, and then we'll play the attach later. So we should never be afraid of white like pushing and cutting us. A jump. A little bit desperate. This is exactly what we want to see from our opponents. This is a strong move. Remember, he has this double Atari, so he's relatively strong over here. Yeah. And this double Atari is very nice. Well played by white. But this, you know, capture, we connect. Atari, the key is we capture here, and so this cut, this stone is not captured, so we have even more threats against white with this cut. So it's actually it's going pretty well. We Tanuki'd, we played over here. This is going swimmingly well, as the British like to say. It's going swimmingly. Yeah, why not throw in one more time? It's all good. And then we'll connect here. For, you know, the 6 liberties here, 7, 8, you know, we have like 9 liberties. Should be plenty. Right. This is Sente. This peep is Sente. This capture is Sente. We should be all good. Hane, interesting. We're definitely gonna Hane here in Sente first, and then we'll respond to the corner. This is a code to capture, so it's not that urgent, if I judge this right. Let's play this move and put more pressure on this white corner. It's a ko, and I don't think white can resolve the ko in one move, so it's just very, very fine at the moment. We'll just push and capture this group from white, and that's going to be fine. Good move by white here. He wants to make this Atari good. Did it make the Atari good? We can play here. Oh, this is the ugliest shape, but I think it will work. We have to make this not work, and we have to make this block not work. I think we did it. I think we did it. It's hard to tell. Oh, this is problematic. Block, Atari. Yeah. Problematic. This is still gonna be ko at the end of this. It's still ko. So white doesn't gain that much. I don't think we fight the ko. I think we play another move. Let's play this connect. What? He connected here? He doesn't want any ko's? Okay. Interesting. I've never seen this shape not end in a ko, so I think white managed it. What do you guys think? I think white managed to capture us without without what do you call it? Ko. Very impressive. Hane, this move. Oh, we need the liberties. Interesting. We can push through. He blocks. I think there is not enough liberties. I think he got it. He got it. Yeah. Connect here is not ko. Interesting. Interestingly done. Interestingly done. Squeeze, connect. This move throw in. Nice. Very nice. Very nice from the opponent. I Atari'd here. It was like 4 liberties. I was like, okay, there's no way this, there's no way that this doesn't work or anything like that. So good job, opponent, to find a way. As the saying goes, life finds a way. This is not move-inable, so we're gonna play here. This is very valuable. We won't have to fill in any liberties, including these 2 at the end. So, all right. This was a super legitimate opponent. He fought very hard, but he lost the middle group. That was too big. He made the whole right-hand side, which was very impressive. But I don't expect us to have been behind much this game. By the way, the space heater is working to perfection. The space heater cam is right here. It's only on heating 1, heating level 1. It has 3 levels. Oh yeah. I was watching my stream replay, and I noticed a bit of a whiteout condition over here. So this should be all perfect now. Yeah, it's a very cold Sunday. Yeah, this should work. This should cover all the white spots. All right. I don't expect to have been down at all this game. Okay, let's see. So this Atari, this capture, Joseki is here, so when white captures, of course we're gonna Atari. White fights the ko correctly. And the ko threat, there's one here, this one here. Interesting to see that 61% is very good. This means black has lost something in the early game. So 48% with the Tanuki. 48% versus 39% is about 1 point. Oh my god. It's supposed to capture here totally and go for the ko, and it's not good for black to go for the ko. Holy crap. So I should capture this now, 45%. Crap. It's all because of this ko threat that I do have to answer. Or it's big enough to answer. I didn't know, I guess. Okay, so how was the actual game ko threat? 31%. So 61 to 31, it's about 3 to 4 points, maybe 4 points, closer to 4 points. Smaller, but this is better than just extending in and I see it. Black supposed to Tanuki. Interesting. The Tanuki is a attacking move. That's why the start point co-threat is bigger. Because the two white stones are coming under attack, so that's valuable. So the way we played the game, I don't think there's any. Let's just check. I don't think we can not save the one stone. We're down to 46%. We lost another. Wow, we lost 25% by continuing to answer. That's about 3 points. Okay, and this, I take it, is not that good. 13%. Oh my. Okay, really bad. Okay. 13% if we cut. 10%, 90% for white. Wow. Yeah, at the time we did feel these exchanges were not good, but didn't know it was this bad. How bad? 30% to 90%. It's probably around 10 points. No, not 10 points. Yeah, something like 10 points. A little less, maybe 8 or 9 points. I think this is a little close to the black thickness, but white is thinking about black's weaknesses. So thank God. Oh, wow, it's 6.4%. Thank God white hunted on the outside and allowed us to take advantage of defender's advantage. I know we keep harping on this stuff, but so this was defender's advantage when white committed to attacking our wall over here, which proved to be more resilient than white had felt. I'm sure we're back significantly above 50% now. I'm sure we're significantly above 50% now, but and this was the AI move too. Wow, white is still at 71%. Okay, American confidence for you guys there. Okay, and he played it right. We played this one. I'm sure this move is an AI move. It just looked so pretty to be not an AI move. But running the stone out, definitely not as good. What should white have done? Sustainable development as usual. Well, check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. Give up 5 stones, 13 points, 12 points, in order to continue to do development. Wait, how is this? This is 79% for white. Okay. Okay, well, we have to be above water now, right? We have to be above water now. White is at 88%. The right hand side is very, very big. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another very interesting idea. Give up 8 stones and just develop as much as you can. Very hard to do, but very, very powerful. Let's see now. 66%. Aha! Does white save the 4 stones? I was worried about white cutting now, but okay, 53%. And this turn, let's see. 68%. Wow. Yeah, this, I guess this is over 40 points, so it's a lot of points. We played almost the AI move. The AI is right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to profit from attacking significantly. We played a 1 space looser, which is fine. Probably very fine. Nice. We goaded white into something here, and 1, 2, 3. 3 is mostly for protecting this cutting point. Okay, we went for the full cut like this. Probably, okay, about the same. 41%, 61, which is 38%, 41%. So still anyone's game, mostly because white made so much on the right that I can get behind that. I'm sure we're above water now, right? Guys, beginning of the review session, we said I don't think we were underwater at any point in the game. I don't think we were below 50% at any point in the game. And we were actually almost never above 50%. Crazy. Almost never above 50%. We spent maybe 5 moves above 50% the entire game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aha, see. Sustainable development never fails. Threaten but not go for the kill. He went for the cutting kill. Let's see if he's still above water. 60%. Okay. We were never behind. I don't expect us to ever have been behind this game, and we were ahead for maybe 5 out of the 5 moves the entire game. Oh, what confidence. So far. White's down to 6% now. White's down to 6% now. I'm sure white's down to even lower now. Now that we played the double Atari. Okay, good. In all honesty, we're good. Okay, we cut here. Does this give white an opportunity to play like these moves? But yeah, we played here just specifically so we could get Sente. So, but let's say if we confirmed the kill, and white played this Atari, this capture, and this capture. If we had confirmed the kill, white's already totally back at 99.5 again. Crazy. Let's say if we ended up actually surviving there on the top, white is at 80%, so white's still good. Crazy. All we did in this one was made 1 extra move to confirm the kill.
Someone invites you to play.
Okay, great. We don't have to see the rest. Once we played this slide, it turns a whole... This could have been like entirely white territory for 40 points plus, and we turned it into more black territory than white territory. It's worse. In that sense, it's worth 45 points. I've never seen one move be like a territory move be so important. Alright, so this is all good. Okay. Great. So I don't expect to have ever been behind this game. It turned into behind the whole game except for 5 moves, and except for the one moment where the match is entirely sealed. So nice job us. Alright, we're gonna go back. This is our AGA City League teammate. As our AGA City League teammate, my AGA City League teammate, what was I going to say to that? I am playing board 1 for New Jersey in the B League this year, so I'm sure if you play in any team league, the ultimate goal is always to play in the board 1, right? As usual and everything. So I'm sure everyone has their sights set on board 1. And so I'm sure my opponent really wants to win this one. I'm sure. All right. That's a nice viewer attention test. That last cough caught me off guard and blew my ears slow. My bad. It's very chilly today, as we mentioned. That's why we have the space heater. So well, we developed a little bit of a cough, hence the space heater. So limiting the 2 stones must be pretty important, looks like. Yeah, whole game in defender's advantage. Okay, so now defender's advantage is just a front for just another synonym for being behind. Which yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like your idea of Redmond versus Redmond finalists, but I don't think it's a fair match for Mr. Redmond as Simo games. I don't think it's a fair match for Mr. Redmond because the Redmond Cup finalists are too strong, right? If it's a Simo match, then but then, you know, as Michael Redmond, we talked about yesterday, Michael said, you know, the NA pros tend to panic, or the Japanese pros tend to not panic as much. Keyword not panic as much. So that means, you know, that could be a way that Michael could back up his opinions from before. So I'm sure he would gladly accept the challenge, and that Michael then would not feel that it's very unfair for him then. So it's so this could still go pretty well, so to speak. If you know, I'm sure Michael Redmond does not believe that it would be unfair, like a Simo versus the Redmond Cup finalists would be unfair to him, I'm sure. Young guys are too strong. I like to see Mr. Redmond one-on-one. Yeah, that's the other idea, if he played a show match, but the previous Japanese pros, as so 2 years ago, Japan sent one of their pros, like a 7P or something. He played a show match against Ryan, and he lost. And then so last year at the Texas Go Congress, the Japanese representative was the guy from Finland, Nordic Go Dojo. Who is that guy? His name escapes me at the moment. Anton, right? Antti Taniman, Anton Taniman, Antti Tormanen. Antti Tormanen. Yes. I just realized I never got his name straight. But that's okay. Ooh, Batsko used 30 bits, thanks. Antti Tormanen, yes. So Antti, last Go Congress, he told me that 2 years ago, the guy who lost to Ryan in that show match got into a bit of trouble because, you know, Japan doesn't want to be seen as like, ooh, are Japanese pros a bit weaker, you know, that sort of thing. So if Michael, you know, so that's what we were speculating on yesterday, because if Michael is, I'm not sure how much the Japanese Go Association, Nihonkiin or something, I'm not sure how much say they have over Michael Redmond's actions at this point. Now that Michael is a well-known 9P, he's like 60 something, and he's like 62. He's the youngest 62-year-old I have ever seen. um, and yeah, and he's like the default go-to guest for doing the AlphaGo matches and things like that. So the Nihon Ki-in may not have any sway over Michael Redmond there. Anyways, but if they do, we could change the format from a 1v1 show match to a Michael gives everyone, on the Redmond Cup finalists a Simo lesson, and that could be something that they can approve of. So that was the backup idea, which sounds good to me, right? It sounds good to me. And so that's like the backup plan. So we could have anywhere between 1v1, Redmond versus 1 Redmond Cup winner, which I assume would be the senior division winner, up to 8, which is the Redmond Cup finals 2 players, and then the junior division 2 players, and also the Girls Cup, which is also 2 divisions, junior and senior. So up to 8, up to a 1v8. How fun is that? So yeah, it's okay. Anti-tournament, unless top JP games. Normal JP games are too tame for anyone to panic. Yeah, some trash talking against Japanese pros never hurt. Never hurts. All right, we're gonna extend as our strongest answer here. Connect is a bit of a Atari and Connect would be the strongest, but Atari and Connect, how about that? We can Atari here, we can block here, and we can move into capture. Yeah, why don't we do that? Sure, let's do that. Yeah, cool. Wow, Batsko used bits to do an emote. That's cool. Alright, anti-tournament, top Korean female pro lost 3 games in NA Pro Tournament. Not sure if Michael is stronger than top Korean female pro at this point of his career. No Reading Go is talking about Yoon Young Kim, who has moved to Canada in the past few years and made great contributions to the US Go community. Everyone, we really appreciate her contributions, and she's really good. And Yoon Young has played in the North American Professional Championships last April. She finished 2 and 3, and I finished 2 and 3 as well, so we're pretty equal there. Let's do this Atari and then this Atari. Black may be able to survive, but then again, Black may not. We'll see. And lost to you. I was about to go and boast about this. Yes, she lost to the winner, who was Bill. She lost to me, and she lost to... She beat Henry, and she must have lost to Ryan. Which is losing to Ryan is not anything. Ryan did defeat Chen Yaoye, which is a 9P, so no worries there, which is reasonable. But the other thing is, Yoon Young has moved to Canada already, and it's been a few years, and I believe she has more than one kid right now, so it's been a few years since she was at the top. So in other words, Yoon Young is probably not at the top of her career at the moment. which is reasonable, but which is all good. It's hard to answer this as well as possible. If it's hard to answer, why don't we not answer? That's always the first thing we say. Yeah, the cut is hard to answer too, the push, and we already lose a bunch of the potential value that we gain from this. So maybe we will answer this the most tame way we can think of. And when black plays here, we'll play one sustainable development move and allow black to escalate the ko. And yeah, that's the plan. Do you guys think it's a good plan? I have no idea. We'll use this Atari as a co-threat. We might use another Atari as a co-threat. I don't know. But black clearly has some co-threats here, which is good for black here. Yeah. Maybe we have to Atari here to just keep it all under wraps. Yeah. Is this a happy co-threat for sure? Not really. Maybe extend here, and so we cannot. If we Atari, black for sure captures this, right? So this co-threat doesn't lose anything, right? Oh, we gotta be a little careful here. I think so. I think that's fine. And then we can play here and ladder the 3 stones. Connect this. Connect this. Are we alive? We can extend, but are we alive then? I'm not sure if we are. Can we make an eye here? Oh, another uncertainty. Okay, well, this means that we have no more choices. I have to go through this, and then we'll play here. Do we close our eyes and just play this is the question. Or do we play it safe and play an Atari of some kind? I don't know. We do risk a lot, so we played it safe. I can't imagine this going too bad, so I can't imagine that this trade would be too bad. We're clearly alive now, right? Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points for black. I mean, we did so much sustainable development that we should be all good now. But I do see black can't run this. But black does have a lot of points. This is like 30. This is another 40 points, potentially 70 points, which is a lot. This doesn't. Does this do the ladder? No. In that case, let's push black into the ladder and then fix the ladder so we have full thickness over here. Makes sense? This Hane, this Atari should be Sente, right? We'll play one more and we'll be able to live. So this is Sente, and then we can connect. Is this alive? Unfortunately, I think that's pretty much alive. Yeah, I think we have to headbutt. I boast about beating mothers. Zichen. Well, when it comes to Yungyang, I think it's good. I think I can accept boasting about that. He's that good. We need to trash talk. We need trash talk and rivalry in Go. I don't know about that. We need more Go everything in general. We need Go everything in general, and so I guess that does include trash talking. So everyone is correct in chat, guys. Herb Pulaski, thanks for the follow. Linear Rhythmic, thanks for the follow. Ooh, that sounds, linear rhythmic sounds very, very nice. Aquilunio, thanks for the follow. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. I boast about beating mothers. Okay, what did we say we need? 70 points, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 points. So if we can keep the whole corner, after we Atari here, for example, 10, 20, 30, 40. Ooh, 40 right here. Another more than 5, another more than 5. That's 50 plus another 10. That's 60. That's good. We have potential on the rest of the board, which is here and the top. Man, this space heater is really good. Actually, it's so warm and fuzzy. I'm turning it up. Yeah, level 2 now. Ooh. Later, we might even go one step further and go to level 3. Oh, that would be kind of spicy. A little cough, hence the space heater. Maybe we'll have some cough medicine along with our instant coffee in the future. I feel the heat immediately, so it's getting turned lower. Alright, when black cuts, I think what we're gonna do is just give that up in the advancement of sustainable development. So while we are thinking about development, let's just play this one. But of course, this is probably the best. Double Hane, we can Hane in Sente and make so much points. And then once we think about that, maybe we don't need that anymore. We can just play this move. So black plays here as expected. This is very good. This is very good and all. So let's see what we are gonna do to black's territory here. I don't think we fight for anything complicated. I think we still go for, once again, sustainable development. We'll play this move and then capture this and be fine. We're so close to connecting home that it's gonna be okay. It's fine. I'd boast a little about beating any pro in general, regardless of how out of their prime they are. Yes, well, except for Tangi, I guess, huh? Tangi is singled out. Well, Tangi is quite actually a very accomplished Go player. If you guys followed the European Go professionals, they get invited to play in the Chinese Chinese C League. And in the Chinese C League, as you can imagine, for most Western pros, we lose most of our games most of the time. And there's one player who did win some games that year, and that was Tangi. He won 2 games, and that was very, very impressive. Tangi won 2 games in the Chinese we messed this up. We messed this up. We had to play on the other side here in the Chinese C League. Chinese C League. Shit. We messed this up, guys. We just lost some points for no reason. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We should have played on the other side. Black plays a move here, and it's all good. And we would have, black would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 less points, maybe more, 8 less points, and we would have 5 more points. So we lost like 13 points there. Big loss, big loss. Tangi has a dubbed cockroach style. I just wouldn't enjoy the game regardless and wouldn't even talk about it even if I won. Interesting. I did not play Tangi enough to get the cockroach style. Cockroach style. They've said cockroach style as someone who likes territory way too much. Well played, Tangi. By the way, I was wondering, did you ever play Yunko? Yeah, I think we played Yunko a couple of times on Fox. I know she won at least once. Yunko won at least once, and it was during last year's Go Congress, which was very, it was also a time period when I was relatively in good form and everything, right? Like last year's Go Congress, at least one game was during last year's Go Congress that I remember she winning. I did win at least one more game, which is part of my lecture series on winning through losing. I think I never gave that lecture yet, so you guys will see that at this year's Go Congress. Winning through losing. And yes, as usual, it's not... oh God, why he can Atari here? This is a big problem. Winning through losing. It's not winning despite losing the fights. It's winning by losing the fights. It's like extra. Yeah, it's extra. Yeah, I think so the last move probably here was better. Just capture this. Alright, this one we have to go up. This Atari we can capture this, throw in this move as a Sente. We Atari, he can play here and he can survive. That may not be so bad, but he does survive there. Alright, defender's advantage, be careful, don't bite on this. Play more sustainable development. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Black has over 50 points. Despite us losing 13 points for free here, we still have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. We still have 50 points, and if we make some more on the top, I think we will be fine. Okay. Yeah, we have to capture this. Did black live? This move, this move, this move, this move. Yeah. Yeah, black survived. Yeah, if we got this, we're gonna cause this a 13-point mistake here. If we got this, we would feel much happier about our chances, but we didn't get this, so it's still questionable. Our chances of winning are still questionable. Continue to do sustainable development. 50 points shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, Tangi can defeat opponents before the game started. He's such a handsome and beautiful guy. Wow. Abdapala. with some strong words there. He has a lot of strategies involving the second line. Cool. Coincidentally, there's a former Korean female insei who is a top competitor in Dallas? Dallas? As she raised more kids, and maybe as the kids grew, her outcome in Dallas South Central tournament went down every year. Low. Well, that's expected, and that's expected. That's expected. I expect my results to go down year after year as well, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. As you guys may have heard, Go helps me dodge on taxes at least a little bit, so I claim a lot of costs and therefore deductions on my taxes based on my Go teaching. Alright, we play this move, and then we play this move, then we play this move. Is that gonna do it though? Not for sure. It's not for sure. Okay, Hane here. That should do it. Again, it's not for sure. Not for sure. I think I see a way out of this. So instead of playing, we'll block, and then instead of playing the peep, we'll play the Hane. And so when the push happens and some kind of cut happens, we're gonna Atari on the inside. So the Hane gets at black's liberties, and that gets at black's liberties, and that should get at his that'll get at his liberties. Okay. Hopefully that's enough to do it. Not for sure though. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, this move was expected despite all things. So we're gonna capture black in the most greedy way possible. We expect you to do twice as well every year. Ready to win Masters at Boston this year? As always, the answer depends on who plays, but yes, very ready to win Masters this year. Zap Y, thanks for the follow. This cut is black's last chance. So let's see if black is able to use his last chance well. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're just okay just to do this. We have a lot of Ataris and we can run out, so we're gonna be okay, is what we're counting on. The turn is not Sente, and it's okay. I hate the add Suji of Twitch when we have the best part in the game. I hate the add Suji part of Twitch when we have the best part of the game lined up. My bad. I'm on the second lowest Twitch ads possible. the second lowest amount of ads possible. I know which is still not the lowest amount, but you know, just gonna Atari everything and then play this. What a kill move would this be, huh, guys? This attach. Probably better if we just Hanade over here and then extend it out, but couldn't resist this one. And then Atari, and then net. Couldn't resist this kill move Tetsuji. Couldn't resist. So the point is, extend this, extend Tetsuji. Nice, yeah, nice. To this move, we're gonna answer with this corner move to address our previous wrongs. At least, as long as we're fully alive, you know, that move wasn't even Sente. We could have not answered that. My bad. We should have played this move maybe, or jump into Black's territory. My bad. But this is gonna be fine. All right. We have asserted our dominance over our City League teammate, guys. So we're not giving up our board 1 anytime soon. There are rumors saying that your puppy is also 9-dan on Fox. Is that true? Yeah, my dog, the only thing limiting her and holding her back is that she can't use a mouse. So, you know what happens when my dog gets close to a mouse. Mouse, pun intended. She bites on it and rips it apart. She rips it apart. She's like, can I eat this? She's like, I can't eat this. Otherwise, would be great if I could teach her to play Go. It's like, play where? And she's like, she'll point with her nose, or her paws, and then we could play. Anyways, that's an actual picture of my dog. It's an actual picture of my dog. All right, let's go for more. I saw Andre Kravitz was logged on. Let's see if he's up for a game. He is declining, so he's not asking for a game. All right, Weiqi is a blacklist. Weiqi is a 100% botter. I think this one too, but I'm not sure. I've never played this. I think I checked his games. Okay. There's not that many players on at the time. Wow, both of these players are on my list too. Oh. Players on my list. And if you guys didn't hear, yesterday I made it infinitely worse. We now know. Yesterday we played some games on our 8-dan account, and at the end of yesterday, we no longer have an 8-dan account. So we no longer have an 8-dan account. No AI. Okay. Well, this guy's description says no AI, so we're gonna believe him, I guess. We're gonna believe him. Good. All right. As soon as the dog plays Go, you stream it, there are more tax write-offs for the second side business. Yes, my dog is great costs. Animals just pretend to not understand Go. In reality, they invented the game. Let me think. Definitely true, because if humans invented Go, then animals invented Go. So that's totally true. All right. I guess this is not that good. Let's play the most aggressive and complicated move we can think of. Let's continue to invade. Cool. How you guys doing on Sunday afternoon, guys? I will be here. I will be with you guys here until about 3 o'clock, and then it's time for the rest of my Sunday Go lessons. I thought Go was sent to us by the aliens. There is a very common and popular notion that I don't know why we played this so fast. I mean, clearly we're gonna run into some prepared defense by white, and there's a common notion saying that if we come into contact with aliens, we probably can't show them chess and expect them to know how to play that and communicate. We're gonna have to show them Go, and so good thing we have Go that we can show them. Aliens are animals, no? Yes, that's true. I don't think our moves here are any good. This is guys. This is defender's advantage 100%, because white was clearly on the defensive locally here, and as a result we played a lot of moves which, yes, they cut up white, but they also cut up black, and so now we're in a spiral, fighting spiral, and we can't lose many stones because we're attacking white, but white can lose stones left and right because he is just defending, and that's a great disadvantage to us. We played the strongest move here. This opens up more push and cut Ataris of that kind, which is very sad. And as you guys can see here, if we lose these two stones, our attack would be finished. Here, like, we lost one stone, he plays this nice looking move. Our attack is finished for sure. He can push here and capture one more stone, and we're done. If we are to play, in order to keep attacking, we're gonna have to play a move that saves the one stone. And playing a move to save one stone would not fulfill the sustainable development requirement for our Go moves. And so therefore, actually, attach. This move we were afraid of, the push. The attach, because this way our corner is secured. I'm not sure if we are afraid of this one. Hi Michael, thank you for the class dessert and something. Good. Make sure to jump there. Jisan left his water bottle. Sure. Okay, we're gonna jump. Sure. Okay. My student left his water bottle here. I didn't see it, so that's okay. We're gonna peep on the outside first. Anyways, we're back. If aliens exist, they probably play Go. I don't know where that quote came from. Aha! Yeah, we're gonna have to show them Go, and it's like, oh, do you play this too? And they'll be like, yes. And so Usually they'll beat us because, you know, they'll probably beat us. But now that we're in the age of AI, they may not be able to, you know, beat the AI. So our AIs would play each other, and they'll be about the same probably. Okay, defender's advantage. It's time to counterattack before we are totally safe. Then we'll play this Hane. Double Hane. If we can cut and this he can block, I don't think that helps that much, so we'll extend out. We'll force Weight to cut us from the back. Yes, yes, we're surrounded. If we defeat them, I hope they won't get mad. It's like, tell me one reason you will not, tell us one reason to not exterminate you guys like bugs. And it's like, we beat you in Go, and then this could go either way. This could like enrage them, or this could be like, oh, they are worthy. Alright, anyways, we had to go for life here. I think it's one step too late, but hopefully defender's advantage will carry us through this one. I think if we play here, we live, right? And then we'll play here, and we'll be okay. So, oh my god. I thought we ran out of time for a second there. But we didn't. We have 3 times of 10 seconds Byo-Yomi. Thank God we have 2 more times. Alright, so it's time to think about connecting here soon. Yeah, he played this one. He wants us to, I don't know what he wants. Let's go and cut at his cutting points. Cut at his cutting points. Then we're gonna think about connecting here. We haven't played anything here, so we can live by playing this move. So we're not that afraid of this push and cut. White should be afraid of, yeah, this is, I think we're doing totally fine. We captured a stone. This is great. Push and cut. If he plays here, okay, he plays here. We can play even one more move. Backdoor. The art of the backdoor connections is gonna cut, force us to play here. But are we gonna answer it? And can we have a backdoor of our own, huh? Double backdoor. How do you like that? So we made we got another endgame move in the corner, probably in Sente, right? This also helps protect against this cut. And now we'll play here. Everything is good. He presses. This press is coming at the perfect time. Perfectly timed. I don't think we give up connecting here. After all, after we play this, we can peep over here and still get a lot of benefit, so I think we'll be okay. Connect. If I say we, just like when Lisa Do defeated AlphaGo, we defeated AlphaGo, yes. Yes, I see. I say we, just like how when Lisa Do defeated AlphaGo, I said we defeated AlphaGo as a part of humanity, and yes, yes, yes. Totally makes sense. This reminds me of the famous doggy comment game. Doggy comment game. The doggy comment game. Zichen highlight, at least for me. Poodle game. There was one moment when Zichun Pup started barking. There was one game, and we said Zichun Pup did not approve of that and stuff. Doggy game, doggy comment game. Aha, cool. Is this move Sente for the jump block? Not necessarily. So white right now, we have 25 points on the left hand side. White has 10, maybe 15, so we don't need that many extra points. So we can afford to play relatively solid. We can even give up this corner. We'll use our full defender's advantage right here, right now, to cut here to make this cut possible. I think we just made this push and cut possible, right? Cut, peep, we connect. All right, so we just made that cut possible, so we can make the follow-up threats possible. This is all good news. White is very, very weak around here. And when this is all said and done, we can still go on the top right and survive in the corner. So we're definitely doing well in this game at this moment. This is a problematic move, but we can handle that. We can probably handle that by connecting and then connecting here. And we could use our defender's advantage to Atari first, because if we Atari later, he might block on the outside, and then we have nothing. Because of this, we basically have this in Sente at least. So when white pushes here to counterattack against the peep, we connect. That allows us to draw back. Or we block and push through here. Both are attractive options. I think we play this and draw back. Poodle game. It seems like white may have overdone it here a bit. So yeah, it does feel like white is the one that overplayed here, but and we're gonna really try to punish white by getting white to cut like this, and then we're gonna turn and everything. Gonna rely on this push and in Sente and another peep here, something like that to do it for us. But we have to remember one problem point, which is our group here has very few liberties. I think what's gonna happen is white's gonna white plays it relatively safe and defends. Okay, I think we can take that. The middle has no eyes, so that's fine. Push, push, block, Atari, and so darn it, there is no way we can capture this, unfortunately. But we don't have to answer there. We can continue to bully the middle a little bit. So nothing died here for white, which is somehow this doesn't feel like we succeeded yet. Okay, another crawling move. See, we didn't even connect everything, and we have to go back to the right hand side. Then we have white pushing, which are threats as well, which are all. Maybe we play here, and next move we can play this move, and that could. We can play this move, and that makes white really not alive. So once we have safety, we'll look forward to that stuff. Yeah, it just makes us alive, the right hand side alive, the corner alive, and everything. Somehow this also does not feel like the success that was promised, huh? Alright, we'll pretend that's alive, we'll play here, start to make the bottom, and we'll start to make the bottom. This move is Sente, so there's no reason to not play it. Then we'll play this one. There is a case to be made for playing this on the second line, but I don't see it. Let's just not worry about that. Peep is nice. Hane Connect is Sente. Ooh. We can make white totally not alive in Sente by pushing in here. That would be super strong. So I think we have to go for it and just trust that black will survive on the side. I don't think white sees the threat yet. 1, 2, 3. There's only a couple of liberties in the back there. So if he dares to connect, well, we could have played here already, but I think this way we're winning by development. Do you guys think we do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then we're gonna maybe sacrifice a corner in order to carry out the kill. Carry out the kill. This move. And then we throw in. Oh yeah. This move and throw in. We do need another eye space here, unfortunately. But I'm sure we can survive here, right? This is so much space that it's gotta be alive. Okay. Atari. And then Atari is for sure to be alive. We're gonna throw in. No, we're not gonna throw in. You know what, guys? We're gonna go sustainable development for the win. Yes, I know it's a ko, and yeah, gonna push here and then fight the ko to kill, and that should be good enough to do this. Yeah, the last remaining problem is this cut is somewhat Sente, but you know, minor details there. We have this cut, so we can faced with this, we can Atari and block, and we should be okay. Yeah, white can't realistically do this. We'll play this peep. We'll defend the problems by this move. And he's going to make 10 points while he survives. That's another 10, that's another 10. That's 30 points for white. This is 10, 20. We had 25 right over here. This is another 15, 20, probably 20. So we have 40 points already. We have done it. Therefore, after we've done it, we play this move. And then we'll block and bully this, and at the end of everything we'll play this Atari and defend this. We may have to extend here. But we have to Atari. Atari, can we peep? Atari, what? Oh, okay. He's getting ready to cut here for a last-ditch effort at something. So we'll answer this. We'll just Atari and then extend. Last-ditch attack here. He wants to cut here, get both of these, and then cut here. Nice plan. I think I can get behind that. The cut would make this alive, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Should have Atari the other one, probably. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing important has changed. We can still fight this for a thing. This code still exists. This is still not an I. Yeah, yeah, probably. What else did we expect, right? So we'll capture this. This is still a code to live. Hane is very interesting. Yeah, we'll play this one. And then we'll Atari everything and should be okay. Bully, this group has planned. We have less territory than before, but white still only has about 30 points on the scoreboard, so we're okay. Okay. Z-Trend highlight. Seems like white. Okay. Do it for more content. Wait, do what for more content? Yeah, white is able to make an eye here. Now I would be very unhappy. The bottom right got huge. The top right lives, and white, and in return white may not die hugely in the center. Seems like a rough deal. Still not alive. My word. My God. My word. Yeah, white even got this move at the end. I think white probably got the best deal possible, right? 10, 20, 30. Still, white only has about 30 points. And so that's the power of sustainable development. Even when the opponent seems to be getting a lot, he actually does not have a. Even when the opponent seems to be getting a lot, he doesn't actually have a lot. A bargain bin deal. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely not attempt to totally capture white. Yeah, makes sense. So we're gonna win by just capturing this. Yeah, if 10, 20, this is less than 10, this is more than 10, so that's 20, 30, 35, maybe 40 points. We had 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. We also had about 40 points on the lower side. This was another 10, 15. We would have had 55. So we were definitely still winning, but not like winning by a lot. So like probably winning by less than 10 points. Still gonna win, but less than 10 points. But the top died, so like half of this died, half of this group died, so we're gonna win by 20 points, something like that. So 24 points. Probably closer to 30 points. Wow. Good job us, huh? Sustainable development for the win. A bargain bin deal. A bargain bin deal. Interesting. Yeah, I think ever since the beginning of the game on the left-hand side, we probably took too much control. Too much control. It's okay, let me check on YouTube. Is that dog on the profile picture? Yes, that's my dog on my profile picture. Thanks for streaming. Yeah. Yeah, not as many viewers on YouTube today as usual. That's okay. Yeah. So so this guys. This is about we were gonna win closer to 30 points after the top died with a 20-point gain for black. White has to play here. White ends up resigning. Good. So this estimate is totally even on the board. This is white keeping 5 points on the top. And yeah, but we were still gonna win in this on this board too, I think. This is Sente. We have a couple of points here. I guess this connect is Sente for white, so this is about fair. But we have 5 points in the corner, so this is the power of sustainable development. And I'm sure we were winning by a lot at around this point, but you know, it wasn't for sure, and if white captured black in the middle, it would be all overturned. So we made sure that this didn't happen, and once this doesn't happen, we have the win for sure. Probably should play this move now and just leave the corner. In the game we survived in the corner, but this is still not survival for sure. And this got a little complicated. White was definitely able to live in the end because white panicked a little bit and went for the ko. Yeah, we were most afraid of white playing some move like this one on the outside, maybe asking for a liberties race all over in the middle. Actually, let me just ask the AI at this point. Exactly, this is the AI move here. White still has 50% here, which is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting here. Black plays here and white plays somewhere else. That's really weird. Okay, so white still has good chances in this one. But when white went for the ko, this is what, you know, this is a bit of a panic because we were already worried about, you know, because we're attacking white. White is almost dead. Clearly, you know, white has defender's advantage, like on steroids. Defender's advantage on steroids. So we were already very careful here. And so we were looking for a way out. And Hane here getting corner territory is definitely a great way out. And plus, we still kept white in a ko to live, so great. I don't know why we played here. We should have Atari'd. This was white's plan to cut. And there's no way to capture these. If we Atari'd first, you know, earlier, this would be fine, but it's not. We don't. So this could have happened, and white could have. I guess we could Atari these first. Actually, we should have played these moves first. This was probably gonna happen. We should have played this. This way we kept all the territory. We can still bully the upper side later. But we won't. But if white survives here, I don't think we would win by as much. Yeah, that's okay. At the end, white played here, very greedy. But that did allow us to ko for life on the top. So that's the beauty of sustainable development, guys. All right. Site. So though Evan was online, but he's no longer online, unfortunately. So we can't play him. Andrew Kravitz is not accepting. Little bit of the coughs. Hope this doesn't affect my lessons later in the day. Send some manual game requests. Ah, yes, there was one other activity planned for today. So I'll do it with you guys. All good. If we don't get a game, there's one more activity. Me woman. I don't know if that's well. Okay, we've sent all the game requests. We did our best efforts to find a game. Couldn't find a game, so it's time to do the other most. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna take this back. We played at least 3 games today, right? Yeah, I think so. Good. Cool. The other activity is we're gonna get our registration for Go Congress and everything lined up to the extent that we can. So here it is, usgo.org. Actually, I shared the wrong window here. That's okay. This is you guys, this is chat, this is US Go Congress. We're not gonna hide chat for now, so we're gonna do it this way. Okay, US Go Congress. In US Go Congress news, home, US, this is US Go Congress. First, let's check the news. What's going on with US Go, you guys may ask? Come on, load! US Go, please load! So the early bird pricing discount for the 2026 US Go Congress will end on May 1st. Come on! Oh, please. Early bird pricing ends in... I guess we don't have to read the news article. Let's just do this. Early bird pricing ends in 4 days. Who's playing? Let's check. As you guys will see here, none of the pros are signed up at the moment, and it's been stuck at 147 for at least a week or two. So, a lot of people just registered. So I expect the total registration to be like between 150 to 200 at the moment. I know they're expecting around 500 players at the end, so there's only 3 months left. So anyways, this is the US Go Congress. This is Leia Go, Lee Go. I'm gonna go register for myself, probably. So home, register. Now I am a professional player, so I don't think this is totally necessary for me to do, but I will do it anyway, and hopefully this is like a commercial for them as well, and one of you signs up and says, oh, I have to sign up before the deadline or something. Anyways, these are the professional teachers. This is Yun Yang, we talked about her a bit. This is Ryan, we talked about him a bit. This is me. And but they haven't given me the registration stuff, just in case I have to pay and everything. I'm gonna go register now as a primary attendee, adult player. Don't try this, but if you're a use player, they're gonna check this at the end. So if you sign up as a use, and you're not, it's not gonna work. So this is a use reg 2026. I'm not gonna pretend to be a use. I'm gonna pretend, or I'm gonna do pro reg 2026. This is not gonna work. Someone looks at it, so you can't pretend to be a pro and have it work. I'm gonna sign myself up, Michael. Did they have me as Michael or Zhao Nian as my passport name? Whatever. That's my work email, but don't worry. That's my zichenmike@gmail.com. Good. No, it's not okay to send. No, yeah, uncheck this. It's not okay to send this. Blah blah blah. Forget about my address. I think address is optional. I don't know if. Anyways, this date of birth. Feel free to pick something. Just don't pretend to be. This is for them to see if you are a youth player. Oh my God! For a Go Congress that's happening in Boston, there's a whole joke, guys. So I can use Weiqi Reg 2026. I think Cube players may have some discounts. Maybe ask them. For a Go Congress that's happening in Boston 2026, the gender choices is surprisingly low. Actually, there's only two. There's a joke in the US where when they say when the Democrats take over, the number of genders go from 2 to like 20 genders or something. Okay, let's okay. Adult large or adult medium. I gained some weight in the last couple of years, so let's do adult large. Languages spoken. I also speak dog, but I don't think that counts. Is this your first Go Congress t-shirt? Player info 11331. Use my AGA rank. Playing in the US Open. I assume that is a yes. I think they're combining everything together. Please list me in who's coming page. Cool. Emergency contact. I'm gonna put my wife here. But I'm gonna put the same phone number as myself. If I have an emergency, contacting my wife will not help. So let's just not. Would you like to volunteer at the Go Congress? I think no, because translations and stuff. Yeah, okay. I can help translations, but I will be giving lectures, so that's okay. Donations. We'll do the donations later. On-site coupon. I haven't booked my hotel, but I'm gonna on-site 2026. I don't know if this will work. Okay, I don't think that did anything. Okay. Okay, cool. Billing information, same thing as before. Card, submit. This would be interesting. It looks like my Pro Reg 2026 didn't work. Hold on. Pro Reg 2026 didn't work, right? Apply. It worked, guys. But don't worry, this will not work. Someone will look at it, so you guys will not be able to get the discount. Pro Reg 2026 worked. We guessed the password, guys. Okay, the on-site doesn't matter, so that's fine. All right, we can submit, and we are all set. Oh, okay, we'll clear this. I think my wife said she is coming, but we can change that later. So we were able to register without paying a cent. This is great. This is great. We registered without paying a cent. Back. Okay, we registered without paying a cent. Yes, yes, yes. Order number, Go Congress GCN NGRSS 2026 SRX 008P. Okay, great. My details are below. Redirecting you to thank you in 5 seconds. Okay, great. We are excited to see you at Go Congress. Nice, nice. Nice. All right, so what does this mean? Did we just went to the registration page, prices and options. Something about May 31st. Okay. Since we're giving lectures and we're getting paid to give lectures, there's basically no way that I am not attending. Great, great, great. Registered. Okay, so we got ourselves the early bird pricing discount, although that was not exactly necessary. As you guys can see, I figured out the password there to get password. All right, meeting rooms. Cape Cod, Go Congress office. Pro lectures welcome ceremony, pro simos, pro reviews. Floor 2, 3, 4. Main playing area is on 4, same as pro lectures. Registration, youth room is on floor 3. Merry-go-around, what? Floor 6, e-journal 3. AGA meetings 7. Strong players room is on floor 1. That's sad. So strong players room is segregated from floor 4, which is where the main place is. Okay, interesting. Okay, there's some maps here. There was one thing to check out. Merry-go-round on floor 6. I take it this is probably a outdoors kind of thing. The venue today, guys, the venue this year is in a very scenic on the lake hotel room, which looks quite nice. Wow, this is a very pleasing picture of the rooms. I'm sure the rooms look worse than this one. Group discounts, we'll have to figure that out later. This is Harvard, this is MIT. 2 world-class universities. This is Boston. This is Rowers. Very scenic, very nice. Okay, stay tuned. Cool. Go Congress, youth rooms, home, FAQ. There's a lot here. Okay. Blah blah blah. Well, the news and the news and articles, they loaded. It loaded. Great. From the archives. We had to click the refresh button, didn't we? Damn it. Okay, catch back up on chat. Haven't seen Redmond in ages in the public. What's he up to? He's studying Go in Japan. I think he still plays in some Go tournaments. Looking forward to Go Congress. Not as sad as the weak players room. Okay. Okay, news article. Noni Redmond. That's Michael Redmond's mother. 20 years ago at the amateur Go championships. Okay. Cool. Su Yuanfang wins New York. Yeah, as we talked about, that guy winning is not my fault because we won our game with him. We got second there. Damn it. There was one thing which is there was one thing to talk about, which is here. Okay, this is what we just did. We're like, oh, early bird registration ends, so we went and registered. This one, this article, Pros headline packed lecture lineup at 42nd U.S. Go Congress. This is a bit of a misnomer because I heard directly from Gurujit, our president of the AGA, that we're going to have less lectures this year or shorter lectures this year. So I'm sure this is just Chris trying to make a good headline here. Star-studded roster. Let's just say none of us are superstars. Alex is a world youth champion, which is like a world champion. Michael's pretty famous, but let's just say we're relative stars. We're not like full stars. Yongwo, I think it's she. She has a good YouTube channel. Okay, but she doesn't have like 1 million followers. She has like 10,000 followers. Okay, maybe more than 10,000. I don't know. I have 1,000, so it's okay. Congress participants can look forward to a full slate of programming, including lectures, intimate game reviews. Oh God, Chris, I hope you know what you're writing, Chris. Intimate game reviews in the modern internet that can be taken in a variety of unmeant ways. Simultaneous exhibitions and other instructional events. Cool. From the globe, click here to register. We just did that. A notable feature is its thoughtful design. None of the professional lectures will overlap. On most days, players can attend up to 3 separate lectures. See, that's already a little less than before, right? We had probably 4 to 6 lectures per day in the last one. In total, 19 professional lectures are currently scheduled, making this one of the most robust instructional lineups in recent history. 19, is that a lot? I don't think 19 is a lot, but I guess it's 3 per day, which should be a little less than in the past. Anyways, I do have some inside knowledge to this, guys. So this year, the Go lectures are going to be shortened from 2 hours to 1 hour. So before we had simultaneous lectures. This time we're going to copy the Europeans and have 1 hour lectures. So I assume none of them will overlap. And so that's why people, just be careful when you guys make any complaints, guys. A big complaint was 2 lectures were at the same time, or 3, or other events are happening at the same time, and I just couldn't get to all the lectures I wanted to get to. For example, 2 lectures I want to go to at the same time. As opposed to 2 lectures, both 2 hours at the same time, we are now going to have 2 lectures 1 hour each. This means overall the amount of lecturing is going to be 1/2. Before there were 4 lectures. You could only go to 2 out of the 4, but there were 4 possibilities. Now there's only 2. So I think this is an unintended consequence and probably not a good thing, but that's okay. So that's what's happening. The lectures will be 1 hour, and they say none of the lectures will overlap. I have some insights on this, and that's I was chatting with Gurujit, our AGA president. He said, can we coordinate and let everyone know what your lecture topics are, so we don't all talk about the same things. So once this is passed on to Chris here, this became professional. None of the professional lectures will overlap. Don't be surprised if the lectures do overlap. So one way is that Gurujit and the others hoped for us to not have any overlaps. Is we'll tell each other what lecture topics we'll talk about in advance, so we can pick and choose and stuff. I talked to Ryan a little bit on this. I emailed them. I didn't go ahead and email everybody. Gurujit told me to coordinate with Insang and Ryan, so I sent. I talked to Ryan, so I let him know. So it looks like out of all the professionals, we gave heads up on 5 lectures. So needless to say, it's still early days to tell that none of the lectures will overlap because we only have 5 topics. And as you guys can imagine, the lectures were mostly my stuff that I sent. In fact, build your Go power, probably not me, because it used Hayema. This is a Japanese word, this is a Korean word for fighting Tetsuji, way of fighting. Tetsuji is a Japanese word for Tetsuji. That's probably not, that's not me, but everything else was me. But I don't think he copied it word for word, so which meant increasing fighting range. I believe what I told them was fighting at range, but maybe I wrote increasing your fighting range. I definitely did not write the second sentence, and that's not what I mean. Long distance battles across the board for sure. Although it's a pretty good guess from Chris's perspective. I just mean if you can capture the opponent with 2 spaces, from 2 spaces away, you do it from 2 spaces away, and you don't go for cutting your opponent up. So a good guess, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I wish they just took my descriptions word for word. World Championships recap. This is probably word for word, but the next one, again, as usual, lessons from top international tournaments of 2025 from the last year. So okay, 2025 to 2026, but the keyword here is not lessons. It's just who's winning the games and what the games are looking like. We're not actually interested in getting deep lessons from there. We only have 1 hour, but good thing I have inside knowledge on how this Go lecture is gonna go, so good. And this is like really inside, like no one knows how these lectures are gonna go except the first one. Maybe. So I haven't decided totally, but again, this is a good guess, but a bit of a leap. Seizing the game, this is unrecognizable to me. I think this is not what I did, and this might be someone else. This might be someone else, but I did do something about the important moments in the game, which is I'm not sure if this one is mine or not. And winning through losing, this one is mine, and we just talked about this today. How to prevail despite setbacks in local fights. Again, a very good guess, but the point is how to win through losing, not win despite losing. So I don't know how I feel about this one. Again, it's close enough, so I think it's okay. I didn't send an official protest or complaint. So it's weird how these 3 are mine and the middle one is not, right? So I think the middle one is mine too, but I can't match it. I can't match it with my and I don't quite remember what exactly I sent them. So so this is This is interesting. I'm actually gonna go search it up. I'm gonna search up what exactly I sent them. So I think so ranged fighting. So this one is more of like what actually happened, and like Park Jong-won won a big major championships, and that that set of best of 3 was very interesting and stuff. We spent like 15 minutes on that or 20 minutes on that in this lecture. It was very cool. And so I sent lecture topics to the Go Congress people. I sent it relatively early. That's why they have it. So I'm just trying to see exactly what I sent them. It would have been around January or February. Let's see, Joseki patterns, gocongress.org. Go Congress professionals, yes. Okay, for lectures. Lecture topics. Great. My lecture topics are, oh my god. Here it is, it's coming, guys. Here's what I sent them. My lecture topics, inside knowledge on lecture topics. Unfortunately, I didn't have Simos following my lectures, or review sessions following my lectures. They just overlapped. They were just in different time zones or time slots. World Championships recap. Okay. Real control. Okay, real control is what really matters. Let's see if this is the same as seize the game, recognizing and acting at decisive moments. Probably not. So this is probably someone else. Cool. But the rest are us. Increasing your fighting range, fighting at longer distance over the large Go board. Aha. So this is a very word for word, almost word for word. Winning the game, winning through losing, winning the game while losing fights. Aha! I can see how this is a little different. And it could be taken as this. Okay. All right. Optional lectures, we're not gonna do that. Great. So we have some inside knowledge on pro events. Great. Unfortunately, they only have 5. Wait until I give them the PowerPoints ahead of time, and they'll be like, Zichen Mike's lectures are already ready to go and stuff. So this is what the tournaments are gonna happen. I wish they had the Redmond Cup 3rd round over here, so we could have, Michael Redmond versus Redmond Cup people on Wednesday or Thursday, like right at this slot, basically. Yeah, just it's not so good if it's 1-1 and the players are, still having to play a round 3 and they're like looking forward to that, and they have to play Michael Redmond, say, at like the 7 to 9 p.m. slot over here, for example. All right, that's Go tournaments and reviews. So the reviews have to happen first, unfortunately. So my reviews will not follow my lectures, unfortunately. And look, Simos. Why are there no Simos here? Oh well, so Simos are happening at the same time as lectures. I'm guessing that Simos are happening throughout this as well. because this is not a lot of time for simos. I mean, I'm sure there should be reviews along with simos at the same time, right? Or reviews over here too. I don't know. This may not be exhaustive, like there's only one slot here, but it may not be totally like maybe something other than lectures are happening at the 8 to 9 p.m. slot at the same time. Pro review and lessons. Pro simos and lessons. Meetings. Okay, not that much more information to have frequently asked questions. Okay, now we're gonna go back and catch up on chat. I'm glad you guys really liked to watch the Go Congress page with me. Instead of despite setbacks, it might be using stones as sacrifice for a larger scale advantage or something. Yeah, I just I think it's just better if he just left it with the title. Next time I do this, ChatGPT, please change this so it looks like Zicha Mike didn't write this. Yeah, sustainable development might, as a topic, might sound too reasonable and not get a rich scheme. I have a small plan to involve sustainable development in some of the lectures, as you guys may imagine. Sounds about right for American advertising. It is a full enough schedule. Be careful what you wish for, you might get it. Among all lectures, Ryan Lee's picture is like here I am. Yes. Should I bring an SGF of a game my wife and I played? Yeah, that would work, I'm sure. All right, I'm glad you guys showed me how much you guys enjoy running through the Go Congress website with me. There are 19 of you left, so about half of you are left. All right, so Evan is playing this guy. Let's see if we can find an opponent. Probably not at the time. I'm gonna get ready for the rest of my Go lessons on Sunday, so I will probably leave you guys soon after this. Yeah, soon after this. All right, this is the second round of the Tengen finals, the finals. And so after this, they got to 1-1. As usual, the finals look very, very reasonable. Attack, peep this. Nowadays, people never play the wedge inside anymore. If they do play, it's always here. It's always the turn or this Hane. This Hane is the third option here, and he chose it. Interesting. White's supposed to Tanuki, but okay. This is very concentrated, so black is okay with this. As you guys can see, the modern game at the top of the world is very, very heavily sustainable development based, and it's no longer like like fight to the death, heavy fighting, or like big mojos, that kind of thing. It's always just very, very sustainable development focused. The AI wants this capture, Atari capture, and then this capture, and that's fine. That's very good for black. So when this happens, 1, 2, 3, white is gonna play a capture here. Black will capture and white will connect. So White keeps a corner, black gets this Panuki shape. At this moment, the Panuki shape is not worth that much because the top is very settled. So white picks this. Normally white can't pick this. White has to connect on the outside first. Interesting. So black captures and white ends up connecting that. Cool. Very close. At this moment, white would like to cut and do the one-legged chicken, but black would be able to Atari on the outside. The corner is safe. Connecting here would be Sente for this one-legged chicken, but it's Gote because it's not big enough. So the modern game is very, very sustainable development. It's like it's not even like big moyos anymore, even though big moyos are a major part of the game still. It's the big moyos now are all have at least some of their stones on the third lines, like at least 2 third line stones when there is a big moyo game. So yeah, that's my take on the modern game. Wow, super close, super close. Looks like something wrong for black in the middle here. Very, as you guys can guess, the modern game is very sustainable development focused, and it's also very defender's advantage focused. And in this case, even though black survives, white captures 3 stones here. So white accomplishes the most important thing, which is sustainable development, and so that's how white won the game. Great. 103 was a big mistake. Did not see 104, so that's interesting. Oh, 103 was a mistake. Did not protect against this push. Oh, that's interesting. Like, what happens if white pushes? It's done. It's a busted shape. But it's only a 4-point problem. So interesting. Black should Atari and then push. Okay. Okay. Black needs to Atari, push, Atari, capture, and Atari, instead of just playing this. This way there's no push and cut anymore, and so there's nothing to do on the bottom anymore, and black gets a blob. This is how black fell behind, but black came back, almost totally came back, but at the end this center became a ko and couldn't live. This reminds me, the only loss we had yesterday, no, that was in Butter. One of the losses or wins we had yesterday was a big group, and we ended up ko to live. Oh yes, yesterday it was a human, not a bot. It was like something ding, something 3. We should have won the game, or could have won the game, but our group became ko and at the end. And so it's good to see that this guy, black, also had a ko to live for black. He did end up living, but he ended up not winning this as a result of the ko. So you guys can see the modern game is very defender's advantage, sustainable development focused, because you have to allow yourself to get weak and in order to get enough development, and if you get enough development, you leave yourself vulnerable to these attacks, and it's all on purpose. Good. So you guys can see that I know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I think I have a lot of lessons coming up later in the evening, so I'm gonna leave you guys right about the 2 hour 20-something minute mark and be okay. Yeah. Despite, yeah. So so winning through losing are all winning, like you're losing the fight at hand, but you're winning the game. But you have to do it through losing the fight. If you choose to try to win the fight, you have to not do enough sustainable development, and then it's hard to win the game. So you have to pick. You have to make it. You have to partake into a fight that is at your disadvantage, and you have to lose the fight, and in order to get enough to win the game, or things like that. And I have many examples, and yeah, it's very good. So it's not winning despite losing and having setbacks. It's winning through dying, for example, winning through losing a group, stuff like that. Hello, what have I missed? We had a pretty reasonable and smooth set of 9-dan games, and then we registered for the US Go Congress, and we figured out the password so that we didn't have to pay. As a pro, I didn't have to pay. Okay, so that's gonna be it for us today. I have lessons coming up later in the afternoon. I'm happy to have spent the last 2.5 hours with you guys. Cool. I like it how I play Go. I build my viewer count up to 38, 39, 40. I go check out the US Go Congress, and something about the US Go Congress page just when I came back from the US Go Congress pages, 19 of us were left. So all good. We are now going to raid Colossus. He is also streaming. He's training hard for the US Go Congress. Make sure you guys tell him what he needs to work on to get to Fox 6-dan and beyond. The two things, Defender's Advantage and sustainable development. Not a lot of people believe in Defender's Advantage, so that's going to be something that I work on with you guys, and you guys pass on to the others. Have a good rest of the Sunday. See you guys. And see you guys on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think the raid happened. Yes, the raid happened, and we're gonna stop streaming.